Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to Kynseed. In the last episode, we spent our first couple of days here in the Vale after a kindly old man decided to adopt both us and our twin brother. He put us straight to work though, and there is a lot of work to do here on the farm, but it's all well and good because he does pay us in brass. And now that we have over 10 brass in our pocket, I'm thinking it might be about time for us to go back to that shop and see if we can adopt that puppy that we saw. We're not going to let any of our family know, of course. Something tells me our brother would not be too pleased with us. He would not be too impressed. And I'm not really sure what Father is going to think either. But are these tomatoes? Are these ready to harvest over here? Yes, tomatoes. You say tomato, I say tomato. Same thing when written down. I don't think these were here before. So they must have taken a little bit longer to harvest than all of our cabbages and our carrots. And speaking of which, we better go ahead and water these too. It's not raining today, so they probably need a little bit of extra care. There's 2 bars when we water them. Do you think the darker one might be overwatering them? That's a little bit mysterious. Maybe we'll have to see if Father knows anything more. And for that matter, we'll have to see if we can plant that magic bean too. We found that at the festival the other day. Or rather, we won it from the tossing minigame. And oh my goodness, this little cow just won't give up. I think she might want something to eat too. We have to go give an apple to the pig as well. That's one of our daily tasks. But first, I want to see if Father has any special quests for us. Sometimes he does like to send us into the village to do extra things for him. We need to prepare for the harvest. Our old sickle rusted, so we need a new one. Run along to Jeremy's irons in the village and get a new one, would you? Here's 5 brass. That should cover it. Okay, I think I know where that is. I do remember stopping by a blacksmith, so I would assume that's probably where we need to go. But Father has me a little bit worried. You know, he did say that his health was failing him. That's why he adopted us for some help around the farm. We're gonna have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he's taking regular breaks, of course, because I would hate to see something bad happen to the poor guy. Now let's go ahead and toss another apple in here with our little pig friend. Or not. Okay. Guess he's not very interested in his breakfast. Hopefully he's not going to be too lazy to eat this time. There we go. Yesterday he was feeling particularly lazy. We had to hand feed him so he would take his breakfast at all. There's our offering for the brownies too. Can't go wrong with the fresh apples. But we will have to make sure that we're picking up some more to replenish our stock. You know, it would be nice if maybe we could move some of these items out of our hotbar. Is there a way for us to do that? Just to kind of clear it out a little bit? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's starting to feel a little bit cramped with all of these items down there. So I just want to make it easier to find what we need. And let's see if we can plant down that magic bean too before we leave. It should be in here inside our inventory somewhere. There it is, the magic bean can take you to heights undreamed of. So let's see if we can plop this straight into the ground. I guess next to our cabbages will do. We'll put it over here. Oh, nothing to plant? We don't have any seeds to place. Oh no, does it take like a certain special area to plant this? Interesting. Okay, it's not up here, is it, by the tomatoes? No, it doesn't seem like we can interact with this either. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, so I guess we'll have to see if Father has any tips or tricks that he could lend. I wonder if maybe we're supposed to, like, give this to him? That can't possibly be it. I feel like that would just give it to him as a gift, and I have noticed that we can actually offer up gifts to the people around town. We might as well try it with our brother first. If we possibly can, there we go. We have plenty to offer him. Oh, and it has a little mask up there too? Oh my gosh. Oh, he seriously hates blueberries. He seems to like honey, though. Oh, that makes sense. That's probably why he is working by the beehive all the time. Well, let's go ahead and give him some fresh honey then. That should make his day. Much more so than the blueberries, at least. We'll have to see if we can find a favorite gift of Father's, too. I'd like to bring him something home that he'll enjoy as well. Especially if it's something out in the forest. Because it doesn't seem like he gets the chance to leave this area very much. He does seem like he's struggling right now. So let's go out to town before the day starts to just waste away. Unfortunately, the days do pass quite quickly in the village. So we'll have to make sure that we pick up any extra dandelions that we come across too. I'm still not entirely sure what this little clock is supposed to represent. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not. But every time we pick up a dandelion, it seems to help us out a little bit. So this should be the town. And I'm pretty sure... Oh, do we know you? I don't think we've talked to this guy yet. Wait a second. This isn't the blacksmith, but it's a Wurzel Scumpy? Oh my gosh, and look how grumpy he looks. Best get off my land for I give you a clip. We don't much like strangers round here. Alright, noted. Oh no, and it's already getting dark? How on earth did the day pass so fast? Well, looks like there's another new lady up here as well. We might as well talk to you on the way. Betty Scrumpy. Oh, this must be his wife. Hello, lover duck. Best not hang around here if you know what's good for you. Our Wurzel doesn't like trespassers. Yeah, I definitely got that impression too. Oh my gosh, though, there's tons of new people here. I wonder if they all came in from a different area around town. Lucy Arrows. Hello, Duck Egg. One of the twins, right? I'm the Vale historian, so if you find any relics or historic documents, let me know. Well, when that feature is in the build. Alright, so it must not be ready yet. I think we may have missed the other person, but I mean, it's getting so late. Oh no, the shops are probably closed. I wonder if this is the sign that tells us if it's open or closed. See, this was the guy that I assumed we needed to talk to. Was his name actually Jeremy? Oh, I don't think that's what we needed. Oh, discovered information about Jeffrey Black? Is that what that said? Maybe that has something to do with our journal? Let's talk to this guy instead then. Jeremy Smith. Yes, this is the guy we were looking for. I guess we didn't meet him in the last episode. Hello there. A sickle, eh? Bring me ore and I will happily teach you to make a sickle. We have our own little mine behind our house, but I stopped going in there since I heard the knockers. Here's the key if you're brave enough. The knockers? That must be the game's enemies then? Well, he gave us the blue mine key and we just have to find the blue padlock, I guess? And he said it's somewhere behind the shop, but it looks like he has something else to tell us too. Our little mine is behind our house, straight above the shop. Good luck. Oh geez, should we go in there now? It is so late. Oh, and here's yet another person that we haven't met just yet. Maybe he'll be able to give us something to keep us safe. Edward Teapot. I love your name, sir. Welcome to Candlewitch. Word of advice, don't hang around those kettles, you may get boiled. Was that another family around town? I don't think we've actually met them yet, have we? Sounds like there's quite a few grumpy people around town that we have to be concerned with. But I don't see the entrance to the mines. There's like a monument back here. Found history of Jeremy's irons? That must be the shop itself. Interesting, so I wonder if there's a place, well not in there, inside our journal. I think that was with the C key, there we go. Oh, we have another task down here. Oh, Father didn't tell us about this, somebody's waiting for milk from us? Go to Candlewitch Cottage to the far west with some milk. Oh no, poor Mother Hubbard. She's going to be waiting forever for her milk. I think we're going to have to do that tomorrow, but it's a special quest, so it should still be available to us. Yeah, I'm not actually sure where. Oh, book pages maybe? That doesn't seem to be it. Nope, I don't see where we might have that information unlocked, but we'll have to keep our eyes out. Oh no. Oh no, we're feeling sleepy already. Alright, so I guess the moral of the story is that we really need to get a move on a lot faster. If we put on our lantern though, at least we'll be able to see. And I guess if we leave our cursor right over her, it lights up this entire area. But we can point it to like a flashlight, and that's what ended up happening in the previous episode. So it stays on until we actually turn it off. Okay, Robyn, I guess you can sleep there instead. Now the weather is expected to be mostly sunny with a 40% chance of rain, and we only have 2 brass to collect today, but that's still 18 sitting in our pockets. We are definitely going to get a dog now. Alright, so we are not going to waste any time here. It's bright and early in the morning, just enough time for us to leave our offering for the brownie. Oh! And our little cow is sleeping. Oh my gosh, how adorable. We'll give her a little pat on the head. And we'll toss a fresh apple into your pen too, Mr. Pig. Looks like he could also use some water. And now I wonder if our cow is awake? There we go. So hopefully we can fill up this little bucket with the milk. And it looks like the rain is actually watering our crops today. Excellent. So can we milk the cow? It looks like it's working. You collected some milk. Alright, so I guess we're just going to bring this entire bucket over to Mother Hubbard. Well, she's going to be quite shocked. That should last her a good long while. Wasn't Mother Hubbard the one who had, like, no food in her cupboards or something? I'm a bit rusty on my nursery rhymes, to be honest, but I do recognize the name. So maybe she could really use this milk more than we think. So now it's off to the mines, or at least off to this gate that we're supposed to open with this key. Oh, looks like he actually came from up this way. Maybe it's a bit further up then. You're like up toward here. Alright, but it looks like there's actually some more of these monuments. This one looks promising. Discovered a mapstone? Oh. That sounds good. I'm not sure what it means, but I guess we'll have to keep our eyes open for more of those. Actually, do we have a map that we can take a look at? No. No map whatsoever, or at least not a map of the village. Interesting. Maybe somebody around town could offer us one? Like you, perhaps? Oh, it's Holly Kettle. What in Frill's Furlocks do you want? You better not be friends with those teapots. You might get bagged. Oh my goodness, they are very, very grumpy indeed. And look at that, my favorite show is back in town. If the mines might be dangerous, though, don't you think it would be a good idea for us to have a little bit of protection? I wonder if this dog here would protect us if those knockers show up. Honestly, I can't think of a better time for us to purchase this little puppy. I think his name is actually Sniff. Yeah, Sniff for 10 brass. I would definitely like to buy this dog. Oh my gosh, he does follow us around. Oh, how cute is this little puppy? We can pat him on the head. We can feed him too, though I'm not really sure if we have much that he would like to eat. I mean, granted, my dog does like munching on some fruits and veggies every now and then. She does love carrots. I wonder if this dog would like it too? Oh no! Oh, I saw that little negative sign. Great job starting things off on the right foot, Robyn. Well, I know we've only just gotten to know each other, little Sniff, but it would be excellent if you wouldn't mind keeping us safe? Oh my gosh, did he find us something in the ground? What did you find, little one? It looks like he's digging something up. Do we have to help him, though? I mean, we don't really have anything to dig with. It doesn't really seem like we can interact with this at all. Well, we'll give you a nice pat on the head, I guess. But I'm sorry, Sniff, we're going to have to move on. I really don't think we have the tools for the job. Yeah, the only equipment we have is this rain stick, which we haven't actually tried yet. Maybe we should see what this thing does too. Is there any way for us to use it? Ah, it actually summons the rains. That makes sense. That's actually a great way for us to water our crops if we don't have enough time to do it ourselves. And it adds a little bit of atmosphere to this mining trip of ours. Hopefully this is the right direction. We're going into the Cuckoo Wood now. Do you see any mines around here, Sniff? Cowpat Farm to the north, Candle Witch Cottage to the west, and that was where we were supposed to deliver that milk. And it looks like there are a whole bunch of new people here too, so I guess all those people we saw in the village before did actually come from a different part of town. This is John Bowes. Hello, I'm the woodsman of Cuckoo Wood. My family are the only ones allowed to cut wood. It is a tremendous honor. The woods are safe by day, but try not to get lost. Safe by day? That seems to imply that they might not be safe at night. I can't imagine the mines would be this far off, though. And there's another one of those little map stones. Can we get in there somehow? It looks like this might be blocked off. I guess we have to go all the way around. Actually, that tree looks awfully suspicious. It almost looks like a face of some sort. Sniff, I'm starting to think that this might not be where the mines are. This is the home to lost fluffy souls? What? Wait a second. I think I want to see who's living here. It seems to be pretty empty. Oh, there's somebody. Is that a cat? Oh my gosh, I have just found my new best friend. Do you own cats here? Who are you? Don't you dare think about sacrificing one of my babies. Never! My little furry babies are all I have. They are very well trained, so don't even think about kidnapping one. Oh, I see how it is. I see. She's afraid I'm going to try to steal one of her kitties away in the night, and to be honest, that is probably a valid concern. We'll give your little kitty a nice pat on the head. Hopefully our dog Sniff isn't bothering them too much. I want to talk to her some more, but she's sitting like right on top of her cats here. Oh, Bobble Puffs, one of my kittens has gone missing. Please try to find him. Must have wandered off into the woods. He was a climber, so check the trees. Don't worry, we will get right on that. Looks like there might be a little note that we could pick up over here. New proverb discovered. Proverb number 6. Whistle root is said to love ponds and mushrooms red as blood. Whistle root. I wonder if that's one of the goddess statues? Geez, for a dog named Sniff, you're not really helping us find the mines now, are you? Oh great, and it's getting dark now too. Well, let's keep our eyes open, Sniff, just in case anything dangerous comes out. We're gonna stay on the path just like Father told us to. Alright, so we may have passed out outside again. Our track record is definitely not the best. But you know, this is going to be Father's first chance to see our brand new puppy Sniff. What do you think, Father? Was thinking it would be good if you learned to cook. It's a handy skill to have, although since my Rose died, I just haven't had the energy to make anything tasty. My soups are sour, my stews are blue, and my pottage is rottage. Go see Old Mother Hubbard. She lives up at Candlewitch Cottage. She is the best cook in Quill and wrote the book on recipes, literally. Old Mother Hubbard again. Were you giving Father a nice big hug? That's adorable. Maybe he was coming over to see our puppy too. So it sounds like he is not too upset that we've brought home this new dog, but it does also seem like he wants to make sure that we're going to be able to feed it ourselves. And after our debacle with the carrots, we could probably use some good recipes. So what do you think, Sniff? Maybe today we'll go see Old Mother Hubbard, and then tomorrow we'll try again to find the entrance to those mines. She should live somewhere way off to the west, so I'm assuming if we just keep following the pathway all the way to the left, we'll eventually run into her little cottage. We should still have the milk inside our pail too, right? It looks like it's still there, nice and fresh. To be honest, I don't think we've explored the town beyond that general goods store, the one that Ichabod runs. I don't think we've gone much further than this, so everything beyond this point is going to be completely new. We have a little bridge over here, so to the west is, well, Candlewitch West. And it looks like there might be even some more statues for us to investigate too. This one isn't something we can interact with. But you found more things to dig up? Oh, I wish I knew how to dig up whatever this is, this little bunch of treasure. There has to be like a shovel that we can buy, maybe. It's probably inside the blacksmith for that matter. And there's another rock that we can't seem to interact with, but that looks like it might be another one of the goddess statues. Wait a second, is this thing any different? A goddess statue discovered. We can make an offering to this one too. But again, it doesn't really seem to say what it could be. Well, let's see if the statue enjoys strawberries. So far so good, it seemed to work. I wonder if we just have to light up all of these statues along the way. Maybe if we get enough of them on our side, then they'll be willing to lend us their good luck. The path seems to end here though. Have we taken a wrong turn after all? Maybe we have to follow the path over this way instead? Yeah, it looks like this area might be ending over here with all of these banners. So hopefully Mother Hubbard is living in this area somewhere. Maybe this is her cottage right here. Oh, there's actually a couple of homes down here. Oh, it looks like there's a little baby in this house. I wonder which one of these houses belongs to Mother Hubbard. Oh, don't go digging up anybody's flower beds, Sniff. You gotta be careful around here. Do you happen to know where Mother Hubbard lives? What's that? You are a doted Ted? Oh, adopted. I once courted the old woman who lives in the shoe, but her soul belonged to the children. Well, that's interesting. He actually knows the old woman then? Huh. I wonder if he stopped by every now and then while we were still living there. Maybe he is a familiar face of our past as well. Looks like this might be where most of the houses end, though. So Sniff, we better keep looking for Old Mother Hubbard. I can't believe it is so difficult for me to find anything in this game. I guess it's because it's just so big. Here's somebody else. 2 people. You look interesting. Like a pond of tadpoles in a summer storm. Restless, deep, rainbows smile on you, tadpole. Well, that sounds promising, I guess. I just love nature. I catch and collect insects to study them. Just get a jar and you can find all kinds of wonderful creatures by just using the jar to catch them. Some people collect them in books or just store them in a jar. I like to let them go and fill our world with color. He's kind of interesting, isn't he? Welcome, welcome. Peace and Dorita's blessing be on you, child. Well, they seem like a very nice family. It's like a breath of fresh air after all of the grumpy people we've met today. Still no sign of Old Mother Hubbard, though. Unless perhaps you might be? Nope, Edna Teapot. Hello, you look sprightly. I was once a kid in my youth. You will have to speak up. My ears aren't the same since I had them waxed. Yikes, that does not sound very comfortable. I don't know, it doesn't seem like we're going to find Old Mother Hubbard out here at all. Maybe this isn't the right place. These people were praying to this statue. Teresa Green, Dorita watches you, make your offering, child, or darkness be on you. Oh, I wonder if all of these statues go toward Dorita then? That would explain why none of them have a name. I swear though, we are going to run out of time again and we are still not going to find poor Old Mother Hubbard, who is just waiting for her milk. She's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe we just keep going west? Let's see what we find if we go this way, I guess. I just feel like we're going to end up running in circles. The Candlewitch Cottage, yes! Okay, so where's she living? She has to be around here somewhere. Let's follow the lights, I guess? Maybe she is up here on top of this hill? Mother Hubbard, are you home? Oh, she has a gigantic dog. Oh, look at this guy. He is a massive Sniff. Maybe if we get some good recipes, we'll be able to fatten you up like that too. Greetings. I have been expecting you. I am Mother Hubbard. I suppose you want to know my secrets, eh? Well, you can't have them. I will teach you the basics though, so if you fetch me a nice cabbage, I will give you a lovely recipe for simple stew. Okay, Mother Hubbard. Well, thankfully we are actually growing cabbages, but I do want to give you your milk as well. There we are. Well, a promise is a promise. Interact with my stove and I will show you the basics. Oh, we already had the cabbage in our inventory. Guess it's a good thing that we kept all that stuff after all. Water, cabbage, and a carrot will make some simpleton stew. Excellent. Well, first, again, I would like to give you your milk. Nicely done. We will make a cook of you yet. Come back in the future update and I will show you how to bake. Baking is my favorite. The smells. You can beat an egg, but you can't beat a cake. A future update will let you learn the dark art. The dark art of baking. Do we just give her the milk? Maybe this is how we finish that quest? There we go. Deliver the milk to Mother Hubbard. So I hope that's going to help in all of your recipes. Oh, and yeah, this is how we actually put together the stew. It's a shame we don't have any water. I guess we could always go over to our well and see if maybe we could fill up our bucket. Let's see if this is going to work. Do we still have milk inside? I'm not sure what she was gathering up there. There we go, there's some water. So if we take this over to the stove, maybe before poor Robyn gets too tired, she could make some simpleton stew for her father. So we need water, we need a carrot, and we need a cabbage. And now let's try to start cooking, I guess. Right mouse button to add to the pot. Left mouse button to stir. Oh, it's like a mini game? So we just have to make sure that everything is cooked, I'm assuming? So maybe we have to wait until all of the ingredients are up to those red lines? Well, let's serve it now and see what happens. Our first fresh batch of simpleton stew. I guess we'll store that away. I mean, I'd kind of like to bring that back to Father. He wanted to see us learn how to cook, so I'm sure he'd be very, very proud to see this. And it shows that we actually completed some of our tasks yesterday. Well, I think that might be a good spot for us to end today's episode, and next time we'll see if we can actually hunt down the entrance to the mines. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!